tribute to you, whether it's through the media and press effort and, telling your story. We're going to be producing a video tribute. And
Oh,
then we
really?
also
Uh-oh.
have two special moments. I know. It's just, your morning keeps getting better. Then we have two special moments where we'll be recognizing you on stage, once at the Leadership Awards on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and then once as a group. We hope all of our Leadership Awards winners will stay with us to get on the stage at I'm glitching here, but who will get on stage at the Restaurant and Chef Awards,
Mm-hmm.
which is the
Mm-hmm.
next day.
Right.
So
I'll be there.
we're just going to kind of take you through, and you don't need to take notes or anything, because
Okay,
we're going to
great.
send this
Great.
off to you
Great.
in a memo. So just let it wash over you. But we
Great.
just wanted to kind of share what to expect and answer any questions you have, so that I know it's going to be hard to keep it confidential for just like another week or so, and then you can shout it from the rooftops.
Oh, I will. I will.
I know. I have a feeling you will, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, I do a lot of social media stuff. I wear like 15 different hats, and I do lots of sharing in all kinds of ways, and I got a whole bunch of videos up there anyway. But partly because I was saying yesterday, I was on a Zoom call with some friends of mine in Memphis as we're lifting up the sanitation worker struggle there when Dr. King was there, that we're in a pickle as a species. We're in a pickle. We got some challenges that our great grandchildren in the year 2100
Yeah.
are going to look back and say, did Veronica, did Bridget, did Katrina, Vanessa, Ava, and Kristen and Jim, were y'all good ancestors? Do the right thing. So we need to tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain, okay? We sure do. And these things here, as I was saying in my little, y'all emailed me yesterday about 8 p.m. and said, look here, we got to have you give us a quote, okay, or something, Anyway, but in there I tried to manifest, what this means to me. Is that means we get to use this platform to help people come to some different sense of consciousness, okay?
Yeah.
So we can keep something for the great grandbabies on their way. I mean, anyway,
It's going to be inspiring.
I'll quit preaching here. It
Weekend.
ain't the Sabbath, okay? I'll quit preaching here. But anyway, babe, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Veronica, what's up first?
Well, I think I'll actually throw it over to Bridget Ryan. She's from Wagstaff. Wagstaff is the public relations agency for the foundation. So she'll just give you kind of a little bit of background on what might be happening on the press and promotion front. And of course, we do have that press release going out next week. So Bridget, I'll throw it out to you.
Great.
Yes, I'm like, my job is quite literally to shout from the rooftops. So glad to be doing that with you. Yes, so as everyone has mentioned, we'll be first making this public next Wednesday morning. So in a press release, and we share that with writers across the country. So really excited to share that news. We see a lot of pickup on that from both from a national perspective, but then I'd also expect to see probably like local, like Kentucky papers, they really love when people in their community are recognized. So you'll likely see some of that too, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
And then also, as as Kristen mentioned, there will be a few moments through awards weekend in June. The leadership conference, while that is a little bit more, or not conference, excuse me, the ceremony, that one's a little bit more small and intimate, and we typically don't have media at that.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a lot of media in attendance at the Restaurant and Chef ceremony. So there will be an opportunity for all winners and honorees to walk the red carpet. So you'll get your celebrity status moment, and which is really exciting. And then we'll also have journalists on site there too. So we'll make sure we work really closely with Katrina's team during this whole process. So we'll ensure that any of that information about, like, especially what to expect for the red carpet, when to arrive, who will be there, any of that. We'll make sure that you have all of that information so you feel fully prepared. And then the only other thing just to be aware of, because, once we put out the news to these journalists next week, a lot of times we'll get, writers for here and there reaching out saying, hey, I saw that Jim was an honoree, and they might have some questions. So if that comes up, we work really closely with Katrina's team to get that to you, and also to make sure, help you, and you, I'm not necessarily concerned about, because you seem very much a pro at all this, but if there's ever any questions about how should I answer this, or the best wording, or any of that, we're here to support you. So again, we just want to make sure that you feel celebrated and not stressed, because this is such an achievement, and we're just excited to celebrate you and tell your story.
Thank you. Lovely.
Yes.
Sounds great. I got the perfect hat, okay, already for the red carpet, okay? I got the perfect hat for the red carpet. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing, y'all, okay? Don't cut it off.
Streetwear style. No, street chic.
Well, thank you, Bridget. Just to add on to that piece, we'll be reaching out to you, Jim, just to confirm like a listing. We'll grab a headshot, a short bio, just so we have those things on file.
Sure.
So you'll probably see that request coming in the next few weeks. But thank you, Bridget, for covering that piece. We're going to move on to some other things if you wanted to hop up at this point.
Sure. Jim, it was so great to meet you. I'm so excited to meet you. I think we're going to have fun.
Hey, so we got to do it every day, okay? Every day, all day.
Honestly, this has been very inspiring and kind of like the boost I needed this morning.
Good.
So. Have a good one. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Bridget. All right, so I'll introduce you to another member on the team. Vanessa Pirelli is from Intersport. Intersport is the video producing team. So they're going to be working with you to create your video tribute. She'll be setting up a time to come and see you and grab some footage. So Vanessa, I'll throw it over to you now.
Thank you, Veronica. Hello, Jim. Nice to meet you. Congratulations.
Hey.
I just on this call alone, I feel like we're going to have no problem getting a great video. But high level stuff. My name is Vanessa, and myself and my colleagues at Intersport will be putting together all the video content for the awards and the content you'll see within the theater at the Lyric Opera House and in Chicago as well, and online content that will help promote the awards.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to do that, we'd love to set up some of the logistics involved, and to do some interviews and shoot some B-roll, and tell the story of Sustainable Communities Network or Co-op Gardens or any of the other organizations you work with. I know you said earlier on this call you wear about 15 hats. So,
I do.
Trying to find the best story to tell in the limited time we have. But that's something to start thinking about.
Sure.
We will essentially want to highlight the work you're doing, how you started, and the impact you've had on people. Obviously, you're a leader in their community. That's why you won this award. And then we will want to, we'll want to follow up and identify people who can speak on behalf of the work you do as well. So it's not just like a video where you're talking, but we want to hear from the people you've impacted as well.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any questions so far?
No, this
perfect.
Sounds great.
This is all high level stuff. There will be an email following up where all of this will also be laid out. Like Kristen said earlier, just take it all in and put it in the back of your mind. But there will be an email that follows that will start figuring out the details of all of this. Couple of top line things. Are you located in Kentucky? Is that correct?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I live on a farm that's outside of Richmond, Kentucky. It's called Madison County. It's where I live. Yep. Mm-hmm. And now I don't know if we're still on the GPS or not. Okay. we're so far out here. Okay. Out here in the country, and anyway. So if you have problems.